In 2025, the American rental market is a story of extremes. Some cities face bidding wars and soaring rents, while others see landlords offering deals to fill empty units. The pandemic's universal rent surge has fractured, leaving a patchwork of hot and cold markets. In the Northeast, Midwest, and tech hubs, low supply means fierce competition for apartments. Meanwhile, pandemic boomtowns like Austin and Fort Myers now have too many units, pushing rents down. National data looks confusing. Rent growth is at a decade low, yet competition is high, because regional trends cancel each other out. Your experience as a renter in 2025 depends almost entirely on your zip code. Return-to-office mandates are reigniting demand in traditional cities, while Sunbelt construction has created a surplus. This divide explains why renters in different states face wildly different realities. Understanding this split is key to making sense of today's rental market. What makes a rental market hot in 2025? It's simple. Too many people, not enough homes. Cities like San Francisco and Chicago are epicenters of competition, with housing shortages driving up prices. Return-to-office mandates have reignited demand in business districts, especially in tech hubs. In San Francisco, the number of renters per available unit has nearly doubled. New construction lags far behind demand in these cities, keeping supply tight. In some hot markets, new apartments make up less than 1% of housing stock. High lease renewal rates mean fewer units open up, renters stay put, further shrinking supply. In San Francisco, lease renewals are up nearly 50% from last year. The result, a vicious cycle of competition and rising rents. While some cities overheat, others are cooling fast. Pandemic boomtowns like Austin and Nashville saw rents soar as remote workers flooded in. Developers built thousands of new apartments to meet demand. Now in 2025, those units have hit the market all at once, creating a glut. Landlords now offer free rent or waive deposits just to fill vacancies. In Austin, rents have dropped over 18% in 3 years. Fort Myers, down 15%. Renters now have more choices and bargaining power. The remote work boom created a bubble. Now, as workers return to offices and supply surges, that bubble is bursting. These corrections show how quickly housing markets can shift. The era of runaway growth in these cities is over, replaced by stabilization and relief for renters. Beneath the hot and cold market divide lies a deeper crisis: affordability. Homeownership is out of reach for millions, forcing more people to rent for longer. In 2025, buying a home eats up 37% of the average household's income, a near record high. Many renters are still recovering from the 21% rent spike of 2021. Even where rents are falling, they're correcting from unsustainable highs. Rising costs for essentials like food and transportation squeeze budgets further. Rent is the largest, least flexible expense, leaving families vulnerable to financial shocks. The affordability crisis keeps rental demand high, even in oversupplied markets. Many are trapped renting, unable to save for a home, and exposed to ongoing market volatility. To see the divide in action, compare San Francisco and Nashville. San Francisco is red-hot tech's return-to-office push, and chronic shortages mean 95% of apartments are full, and rents are climbing. Available units fill in just 41 days, with nearly double the competition per listing. Landlords have the upper hand, and prices are rising fast. Nashville, by contrast, is cooling off. A pandemic-era construction boom has flooded the market with new apartments. Now, landlords compete for tenants, offering lower rents and incentives. One city is defined by scarcity, the other by surplus. For renters, local supply and demand matter more than national trends. This split will keep shaping America's rental landscape, creating vastly different realities depending on where you live.